Everyone, today we will learn the coagulase test, one of the most important biochemical tests used to identify Staphylococcus aureus. Coagulase test should be performed after positive catalase test. Purpose of this test to differentiate Staphylococcus aureus from coagulase negative staphylococci. What is the principle? Coagulase enzyme in bacteria converts fibrinogen to fibrin. Fibrin is mainly responsible for clot formation. Coagulase test requires two important components. One is coagulase enzyme and another is plasma which contains fibrinogen. Characteristic features of coagulase: it is an enzyme with prothrombin-like activity. Prothrombin is converted to thrombin. Thrombin converts fibrinogen to fibrin, which forms fibrin barrier around the site of staphylococcal infection, cause localized abscess formation. Importance of coagulase enzyme: it helps the bacteria in clot formation and protect itself from host defense mechanism. Coagulase is present in two forms. One is bound coagulase, remains attached to bacterial cell wall. Free coagulase is released from the bacteria and forms plasma clot. Let us know about the bound coagulase enzyme. It is also known as clumping factor attached to bacterial cell wall. Enzymatic activity is detected by slide coagulase test. Fibrin strands are formed after mixing with the plasma which contains fibrinogen. Ultimately leads to visible clump formation on the slide. Free coagulase is mainly found in the culture filtrate. Enzymatic activity is detected by tube coagulase test. Here, coagulase enzyme reacts with the clot reacting factor present in plasma and both forms complex. This complex converts fibrinogen to fibrin, ultimately leads to visible clot formation in the test tube. Depending upon two enzymes, coagulase test is divided into two types. One is slide coagulase test, another tube coagulase test. Requirements for the slide coagulase test: first, clean sterile glass slide, nutrient agar plate with the growth of Staphylococcus, EDTA anticoagulated human plasma or rabbit plasma. Why plasma is used? Plasma contains fibrinogen required for clot formation. Why EDTA plasma? EDTA prevents normal blood clotting by binding to calcium. It prevents false positive clot formation. So why rabbit plasma is used? Because it is more sensitive for detecting coagulase enzyme. Fourth requirement is normal saline, then sterile wooden applicator stick or platinum loop. Procedure of slide coagulase test: place 2 drops of normal saline in a clean sterile glass slide. Emulsify bacterial colony separately in both drops to make milky suspension. Add 1 drop of plasma to one circle, the other circle acts as control. Mix gently with appropriate stick. Mix gently with applicator stick. Observe for clumping within 10 to 15 seconds. Interpretation of the result: visible clumping indicates positive test, no clumping negative result, which indicates absence of bound coagulates. All of you, please remember, negative slide coagulase test should be confirmed by tube coagulase test. Why control is used? To rule out autoagglutination of the bacteria. Clumping in saline control makes the test invalid. For tube coagulase test: first, sterile test tube, Newton broth with Staphylococcus 0.1 ml, 0.5 ml of EDTA anticoagulated human plasma, sterile wooden applicator stick or platinum loop. Principle of tube coagulase test: free coagulase enzyme released by bacteria reacts with plasma Formation of clot indicates positive result. Procedure: take clean sterile glass test tube, add 0.5 ml of human plasma, then add 0.1 ml of nutrient broth containing Staphylococcus. Incubate at 35 degrees centigrade for 4 hours. After 4 hours, read the result. If clot formation occurs, test is positive. No clot, test is negative. Then re-incubate the test tube for another 18 hours at room temperature and read the result. Applied aspect of coagulase test. It is one of the most important biochemical tests used mainly to identify and differentiate Staphylococcus infection. It is a marker of virulence. Look at the clinical case. A 50-year male presented to surgery OPD with complaints of painful localized swelling with pus discharge. Pus was aspirated and sent to microbiology laboratory for gram staining and culture examination. Gram staining of pus showed gram-positive cocci in clusters, while culture on nutrient agar showed golden yellow-colored colonies and blood agar showed beta hemolytic colonies. Interpret the result and how will you proceed. Pus is collected from infected area. A smear is prepared directly from the pus and stained with gram stain. Then the sample is inoculated onto culture media. On the next day, gram stain is repeated with the grown colonies. Different biochemical tests are done to identify the organisms. Final identification of the causative agent are based on culture, gram stain, and biochemical reactions. Gram-positive cocci are seen in gram stain. Then perform catalase test. Bubble formation means positive test, which indicates Staphylococcus species. Further tested by using slide coagulase test. Clump formation means positive test. So the example of the positive slide coagulase test organisms are Staphylococcus aureus, Staphylococcus intermedius, Staphylococcus lugdunensis. Coagulase negative organisms are mainly Staphylococcus epidermidis, Staphylococcus saprophyticus. Tube coagulation test. Then tube coagulase test is performed. It is the confirmatory test for detection of Staphylococcus aureus because some strains of the Staphylococcus aureus do not produce bound coagulase enzyme and give negative slide coagulase test. So, negative slide coagulase test should be confirmed by tube coagulase test. Example of the positive tube coagulase organisms are Staphylococcus aureus and Staphylococcus hiccus, and negative are mainly seen by Staphylococcus epidermidis, Staphylococcus saprophyticus. These are some important biochemical profile of the pathogenic Staphylococcus aureus. Beta hemolytic colonies on the blood agar, then golden yellow color colonies on the nutrient agar. Both slide coagulase test and tube coagulase test are positive. Culture on mannitol salt agar, which is the selective media for Staphylococcus aureus, mainly showed mannitol fermentation. Other reactions are gelatin liquefaction, phosphatase production, deoxyribonuclease production, tellurite reduction. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel for more updates. Thank you.